Hello viewers, it is Bazooka Bulldozer here, and today we are back with another stream. And today I am locking in. I am back on Java for the time being, and I am gonna lock the hell in on Bazooka City. So I'm starting to rearrange a couple buildings. I got these three in the front where you can see them from the town hall. Bro's quieter than a mouse. Chat, is my audio quiet? Am I too quiet, chat? Babe, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? You're more unpredictable than the weather when it comes to Bedrock or Java. Well, we haven't really had much activity outside of streams in Bazooka City, so yeah, might as well go back to Java until the Urban Wonders map gets done. And that should be done pretty soon, within the next couple days, hopefully. Hopefully. So I plan to lock in, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film like a bunch of swords and like other stuff before I transfer over to Urban Wonders. Because I want to start filming swords and stuff for Instagram again. Hopefully by doing that we can start really gaining subs again, because my sub growth has been extremely dry for the last 2 months. I haven't been posting as much, but still. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to get downtown. Well, I'm just trying to get more progress in downtown. And so we're moving the Raymond James building back here. Making it, yeah, put it back here, and same with that sorter building. New city is still in Paizinia. Time to see how this goes. Hopefully it goes better than the last time, because I think the last time you started a new city it didn't go well. No doubt at the bricks there. The Raymond James building. I think it looks pretty nice in that corner. And also, chat, I haven't shown you guys yet, but I am But I am planning on building a new cathedral in Bazooka City, which will be right by the city hall on the west side. So in kind of like the government area kind of thing, we got we of course have the town hall. We got the bank, we got the grand bank over there, which still needs completed. I'll probably have to finish it myself because the other guy quit. There's the courthouse, the park, and I'm gonna put a cathedral over here, which I'm gonna inspire off of the St. Paul Cathedral in London, and also some other ones. Kind of mix some elements between multiple buildings. Pinecone says the high in my city today is 45 degrees. That's pretty chilly for Florida, that's for sure. The high here is 19 degrees. On Tuesday, it only goes up to 16 degrees as a high. So yeah. Almost snowed this morning, damn. Yeah, I heard of some places in Florida getting snow. And I imagine maybe you would get some snow because you're in the panhandle. I need to get rid of this grass that's just floating in the air. So yeah, I'm mainly gonna be importing old builds into the city. And all that other fun stuff. No more grass? Yep. Dun, 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 dun. So as far as the things I want to do in Bazooka City for the rest of the month, first I wanna build a cathedral in that area of the city. I want to build the cathedral, at least get done of the outside of the cathedral. The inside probably won't get done. I probably won't start the inside until next month. Downtown needs to be built up really badly. This is a pretty big goal that's gonna be pretty difficult, but the goal is to get downtown completely done by the end of March. So the goal is to get downtown completely done by the end of March. I'm hoping I can do it. And then by the time I graduate high school in May, we will have the entire west end of the city done, which includes the neighborhood of Brooklyn, the other neighborhood I was working on, the historic area and in that baseball stadium that was going to is that soon to get built. And then and then after that the eastern part of the city is gonna be next. So yeah, pretty big goals here. I wanna get a lot done. I wanna get a lot done, like in the first half of this year. Because once I actually get my driver's license and get a job and all that, I'm not gonna have as much time to build. Definitely. Especially not in the summer months because I'll be doing carpentry probably. So yeah. So yeah. As far as building competitions go, I think I'm gonna start one in the last week of January, because I want to give us time to get Bazooka City onto the Urban Wonders map before we start doing building competitions again. So yeah, then at that yeah. So at that time we should be back on the Urban Wonders map, and therefore we can host the building competitions again. I need to kind of fix this section of the beats. It's kind of messed up. Now the beats is looking good. What's up, Senzilla? So we got all that floating stuff out of the sky. Next I need to do something with this building here. What the? Is this in Horizons not working? What the hell is going on with Distant Horizons? It just stopped working. I'm getting really close to done with my second time. It's called Secure the SIP. That's cool. Come on. There you go. Now Distant Horizons works. Just need to do the vocals and the finishing touches, then we'll be done. Awesome. Now that we have the Raymond James building down there, I can get rid of the one that's floating in the air. Also, chat, what do you guys want to see for next week's video? I'm open to any ideas. What do you want to see for next week's video? I need to find the place for this building. Let me see how tall it is. Inside probably 60 or so blocks. Close. I also feel like I might get rid of this building. I don't know for sure. Do you guys think this white building should stay, or should I put a better building in its place? Anyways, details your city absolutely needs. That's a good one. I could absolutely make a video like that. That would probably perform pretty well. You should probably keep it. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look too terrible. Like it's not really up to the standards. It's not really up to the standards of everything else completely, but like it's not that bad of a building. I think it can slide. I can do something with this building here. I might put it somewhere in the western downtown. Would you ever use as a filler and revamp it or straight up demo it? I was thinking I would probably replace it with something better completely. Get your Bazooka City citizenship today? Hell yeah. The other guy was thinking about doing some kind of financial quarters here, but to be fair, to be honest, like we could probably use these other buildings as like financial buildings. Like maybe this one here. You have like offices and crap. I also need to get rid of this lava at some point. It's not like it's hurting anything right now, but whatever. But see how tall is this building? 62. So it would be just slightly shorter than that building. And it would be on this corner. And it's quite a bit shorter than this. I actually think it would fit in this corner pretty well. Yeah. I think that does fit in that corner pretty well. Like, as far as height goes, I think it fits pretty well. This plot's a bit of a mess, but that's something that'll be fixed as time goes on. So now that's another building I can get out of the air. Like townhouses, like I might make these plots into like residential townhouses that are like 3 to 4 stories high. That way the western end has more of a buffer between the what's it called, the high rises and the suburb. Andros says I probably went back to Bedrock. I decided to move back to Java temporarily until the Urban Wonders map gets done. That way, not many people were really building over on the Bedrock world anyway, so I moved back temporarily. I highly doubt this one's getting finished, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I mean, it's not like it's a good build. I could probably throw a lot of like 3, 4, 5 story townhouses along here. We're gonna need a bunch of filler buildings for here. And yeah. Now I need to find a place for these 2 corner buildings. I think that little midrise that Chaz made, I could probably fit it somewhere good. Maybe I can find a pretty good place for it. I still love this building to this day. It's a very nice looking building. Copy that. I wonder if maybe I can slide it between this build and this space. I probably could. It's big enough. It's small enough, I mean. I could also put it like over here. I should probably put it over here because it's a pretty historic kind of building. So yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Because I think it would fit pretty well. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good there. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna pick places for a lot of these, and then you know, fine, and then we'll just make a bunch of fillers. There's this construction site, which I like the way that construction site looks, but I don't really know if there's a good place for it. I don't think there's places that really. I mean, this plot might be big enough, but we will see. That's 50 blocks. $53 blocks that way and 47 blocks this way. So if we have this side of it face the street that the stadium is on, then I think that would be pretty good. I think that would. By the way, we will probably be streaming for about another hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes, because I will be bowling tonight. With my dad, I'll be bowling tonight with my dad. So tonight's stream probably won't be too long, just like yesterday's. But I probably will be live again tomorrow. And Tuesday is Crescent Bowl, because Tuesday is supposed to be really cold, so I imagine. So there's a chance that school could be cancelled on that day, but I could be wrong. They usually cancel school when wind chills are below -10 in my area, but it's supposed to get below that, so we will see. And if school does get canceled for Tuesday, then it's possible we could get a Tuesday stream, but we will see. We'll see what happens. I keep forgetting to add the second slash. Oh. These Java lag spikes. So yeah, there's a little bit of space left between the construction site and the puck building, and then there's the space in the back, obviously, which is good. I'm obviously gonna fix this area up quite a lot because it is a bit messy right now, but that's something for another day. And now I can take both these buildings out of the air. Also, make sure to bulldoze that like button because we only got one like. And if you like it, and all it takes is one click, and you can make me more famous. Say, make sure to smash the like if you're enjoying the stream so far. What's up, Athan Lemmer? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Oh, a lot of lag spikes today. But hey, that's just a part of the game, so I'm not gonna whine too much about lag spikes. We got this bitty back of a build here. And we're gonna find a spot for that. Let's see how well it fits there. And it does fit there. It does fit there pretty well. There's a little bit of space in the back. Empty wall space. I might just slap some windows there maybe, or a small middle. But the middle would be kind of pointless because you wouldn't really be able to see it from the ground. And even from far away, you're not really going to see that big empty wall once there's buildings. built here anyway, so we'll probably just slap some windows in the back of that and call it a day. This middle here will stay. I'll probably have like some lower building, some sort of buildings between this and that corner. But yeah, this will probably be the tallest, if not one of the tallest buildings on this, in any of these plots. Which makes sense because these are the tallest that they border. It's all about height maps. A good height map is important to having a good downtown. Oh, there's this building I have. This is a building from St. Louis. I don't think I have this one down anywhere, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it down here. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the western part of the downtown. Man, yesterday's stream made a lot of money from Alpha? Yeah, it did. Yeah. It sure did. Because we got this donation yesterday, $100 from Alpha Hippo Gamer. Again, shout out to Alpha Hippo Gamer. $100 is a lot. And that's a lot of money I can put back into the community and also invest in the future. Turn up your mic. No one else seems to be having an issue with me being quiet, so I think it's your issue, Mr. Pinecone. Maybe you're going deaf. Baden says I can't join. Dude, my hair, I think that my appointment done. Nice. Every other video is loud as heck. Well, I don't know what to tell you, cause my mic, my mic is up all the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. My mic is up all the way, and it always is on the stream. And I'm talking about the same volume as I usually do. So I don't know what's wrong with the stream on your end. Because no one else seems to be having that issue. What's up, Joshua Price? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Let's see where we're putting that building at. Maybe somewhere around here. It's not like a really tall building. Here we go. How's that look? I think that looks alright there. Like height wise, it looks alright there. And you fill in this wall. Any other corner buildings in this pack? There's this one. This is a pretty decent building, I'll put it. I'll put it in the city. I could probably tweak it a little bit, make it look a little better, but it's pretty good. It's a little bit, it's pretty much right between the height of that building and that building. I think I could fit it in what around here. Maybe I can put it in this corner. Or maybe in this corner. One of the two. Let's just see how it looks being right there. Okay, I actually like that. I actually like that. It looks good there. I could probably tweak this building a little bit, make it look just a little bit better, but hey, I like it. That's good placement. And it's basically all the corner buildings that we've used out of that block. Now I think there's only like one other building that hasn't been used there. Okay. This one here isn't used. I think every other building here has already been used. Except for maybe this one looks like shit, so yeah. This here is the only other building left in the pack. And then I can completely clear this area of floating buildings. Having them say fun says, how much longer are you gonna be streaming, as I can hop on around 30 minutes. I should be streaming for another hour and a half. Yeah, I think I'll be streaming another hour and a half. What's the random warp blocks? Those are pre-planned places for streetlights. Because you see, the warp is the bottom block of the streetlights, and every warp block, that's where a streetlight is gonna go. I don't like the fact that these two buildings are the exact same height. I don't want Bazooka City to end up like Paisenia. So I'm gonna put that building somewhere else. Maybe somewhere like right here. The buildings are at least a little bit different in height. I think that's good enough. And now I can clear that whole section of floating buildings. Oh, light spike. See what other buildings. Let's see what other buildings am I able to put into my skyline. Yeah, buildings we could put in downtown. Yeah. This one looks pretty mid. I'm not gonna bother with it. This one I can put into some of the taller areas of downtown. Yeah, this one, it's I can make this one a bit shorter and probably put it in there in the western area. Let's see where's the cutoff gonna be though? There's no way that's. Oh, yeah. I was about to say there's no way that was already 100 blocks. Yeah. Wait. I think the cutoff will be right here. I'm not gonna cut off the cornice though. I wanna move the original cornice down to here. What's up, Astopia? Welcome to the stream. I think that's pretty good placement. Right there. Plan on starting cities outside of Fastopia like Oakland and Mississauga? Yeah, that's pretty cool, but I wouldn't recommend getting yourself into too many projects at once, because if you go into too many projects at once, you could get burnt out, and I don't want that to happen. So keep that in mind when you're starting a bunch of new projects. Yeah, I'm gonna build some neighborhoods and that stuff before that. Cool. Well, that other building is probably gonna be a filler for. Maybe we can put it right here. Well, no, wait. Must have messed something up while pasting these two buildings. My Minecraft has been drunk all day. It says you're now in Bazooka City. Because I'm on Java. I thought you would be able to notice because of the roller having different prefixes or the messages being purple, but yeah. But yeah, I'm on Java temporarily, if you didn't know. When will Bazooka say return the bedrock? It will return the bedrock whenever. It'll return the bedrock whenever it's finished. What Vegas said. There we go. Now the buildings line up with the sidewalks perfectly. Today I was in the road and someone was going like 20 kilometers an hour on the road. You can go to 60 and there's almost no cars. Interesting. Well, was there like a tractor or anything in front of them? No? Damn. That's odd then. Let's make this building a little bigger actually. My auto track sucks so hard, then turn it off. People whine about their auto track when they can just turn it off. It actually pisses me off when people do that. I tried, but then the next day came back. Like automatically? Yeah, that is actually weird. Okay, what other really tall buildings can I use for the downtown? There was that other one, but I'm gonna take care of that later. Please. We got quite a few here. We got that one, this one, we got this one, we also got this one. I don't know if I'm gonna use this one though because it's not that good of a build, but it is an option. And we got these three. Yeah, we got a good amount of buildings we can use. A couple failure buildings. I drank 3 Pepsis from a fast food place. I do that crap basically all the time. I'll get my drink down like really quick, and then I'll have like 3 of them. And then I'll have like 2 or 3 of them. But easily 2. This building got cut off somehow. My fast food ranking. Number 1, Cane's. Number 2, Tim Hortons. Number 3, Mary Brown's. Number 4, Chick-fil-A. Cool. I don't really care enough to rank fast food, but yeah. Number 5, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. I think the only fast food place from that list I've actually eaten is Tim Hortons. Oh, I really fucked up that selection. What the hell? How did that end up happening? Horn able to join. For right now it's solo. But come back next week, it'll be back on Bedrock and on multiplayer. So you'll be able to join. Probably sometime next week it will be available to join again. Ah, notification. Cold weather advisory. Very cold wind chills as low as 15 degrees below zero expected. Let's run it back and get those other 2 buildings that were coupled together. These 2 buildings. I don't know about this one though. I think this one has to make a little shorter. Because being that tall, it feels a little repetitive. Actually, let's have both these buildings together. I clicked the wrong button. I was supposed to left click instead of right click. There we go. Let's go to over here. Oh, laggy. 420. What's an ideal size for a 1.5:1 house plot? It depends. What size houses do you want? Do you want small, like low income kind of houses? Do you want rants? Do you want like ranch style houses? Like 2-story McMansion type houses? Like newer subdivision kind of houses? Do you want like a historic area? Do you want the point is there's a lot of different size houses you can choose from in different styles, so that's a hard question just to say out of the blue. 1-story houses? Okay, do you want like ranch style houses, or do you want like shotgun houses, or like standard 1-story houses? There's so much noise in my house I can't hear you on 100 volume. What the fuck? Maybe you'll have to watch the stream outside. Standard 1-story? Alright, then I would say probably go for like 30 by 40 or 30 by 50. Yeah, probably like 30 by 50. I think I have some house plots already that are around that size for reference. Yeah, just for reference, this neighborhood, the plots, you got the plots that are plots around 28 wide, and they are they're 49 long. So that would be pretty similar to the size of these plots in this neighborhood, so you should be good. So yeah, you should be good doing 30 by 50. Oh, god damn. I need to use up some of these. Right, so fairly small, kind of 3-story townhouse. I think I might have a good place for something like that. Knowing Paisanian Citizens 24 is also good with, yeah. But then again, most Paisanian Citizens don't know 1.5 to 1 scale. Like, there's very few that actually build in 1.5 to 1. That one should be good. Let's move this entire prefab up. Doing 28 by 44. That's a pretty good plot size. $42? That's good. $20 by 48? Made up your mind! Jesus Christ!
Time goes on, faster each day.
This is slow as hell. Maybe Axiom will be faster. Bazooka, when you graduate and get a job, I bet you'll miss going bowling every other week with your dad. I probably will still go bowling. If I don't go with my dad, I'll probably go with myself. Because our bowling alley has like this cool thing where you can. It's like an all-you-can bowl type event on Sunday nights where you can basically you pay $15 per person and you can bowl for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, as much as you want. So pretty cool. Yeah, this is slow. Oh, nice, yeah. It's pretty cool, I tell ya. Now, hello, work. Oh, you don't trust. Alright, I guess it has other planes. In memory of Joe James Studios, yeah. putting that farther away. That way we can get some good images going on here. Visitor, can you invite me? Well, for now the world is single player for now, so you cannot join until we're back on the Urban Wonders map. Whoa, fucking dumbass. Word properly. You God damn it, dude. Stop doing that. They fit perfectly right on top of each other. Now it's just these 3 buildings left. And I'm gonna put them all along this street. Or except for this one, I gotta find a place for that one. Boy, throw that in a different corner.
Production. Hina. What the freak eagle?
Bruh, you're doing Minecraft revision.
Let's go!
What the fuck?
P9? CP9? Tornapix production? You see, we just don't get it. Get this. P9. P9? This Brit thinks he's funny. Zombie likes British people.
to lower this highway down. What is up? What is up, Starlet? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Why do I... What? I could have swore I had my photon satyrs. Did I forget to download the satyrs? Remember me? Yeah, I do a little bit. Aren't you that one guy that griefed my city with swastikas like a year and a half back? Yeah, I remember, yeah. I could have swore I had photon satyrs installed, I guess not. I'm on now? Did you finally turn 13 years old? Pinecone says, Devin used to make a house in my new city. Your standards are fine enough for it? Damn. Pinecone, you really are gay for Devin, aren't you? Is it true? I'm 17 now? Nice. You're older than I thought. Devin Vegas answered you, Preston. I now have 193 friends on Discord. How many of those friends do you actually talk to though? And why are we still losing subscribers? I guess streaming is no longer the way to go. Come on, we got it back. One third of them? That's actually good. Don't tell me you're gonna crash. There we go. I need to turn off the fog because it's too foggy. Welcome back, Oliver. Distant Horizons can't render those buildings correctly. Bazooka City is looking tough as always. I still hate how the Distant Horizons can't render those tall buildings from far away. Like, see, the Geico building just completely sits itself like that. But it's better than anything Bedrock's got, so yeah. I got quite a few more buildings into the Bazooka City downtown. A lot of those corner ones. A bunch of old stuff from prefabs we got here in the west side. We're working on it. Hey, this is that house I built the other day. I mean, it was like a week and a half ago at this point, though. Hey, we also got these buildings here. I decided to reorganize this side of downtown a little bit. We'll build a cathedral here pretty soon in this plot. And then I got all these brick buildings over here at the front. sunset view of the city. I think the city's looking pretty tough. What do you guys think? I should have a Victorian house building competition sometime soon. And maybe see if I can get good stuff, yes. Devin says I'm getting some snow next weekend, awesome. Let's look at that. Damn, son. I ought to take a couple screenshots. This Horizons works fine on my 8GB RAM laptop? Awesome. But something cool I can do with my new graphics card is I can bump this up all the way to the max. 4096. And it'll actually load all of it. With shaders. 4,000 chunks. It takes a while, but it does load. But maybe since I'm live, it struggles a bit more because of RAM utilization. But you get the point. My new graphics card is awesome. And now you can see the endless sea of villages and trial chambers. Hey, oh yeah, before we go back to the Urban Wonders map, I also need to redesign that boulevard that goes along this and the coastline. I gotta redo that tomorrow. But yes, loaded a lot of those chunks. Cause yeah, you basically got a full overhead view. That sunset looks pretty cool as well. And you got the big moon. The big crescent moon like that. You got that kind of crescent moon that just fits perfectly between those two buildings and the road. Bazooka and image I said in the Paisani group with some houses separated like that. Alright, let me see. Oh yeah. Some buses between the houses, yeah, that's pretty normal. And for some reason Squidward is yellow. I don't know why. Does Bazooka City have mountains in it? Not right now. If the Urban Wonders map has mountains in the northeast, then yeah. I think it will. It's gonna have like some tall hills and mountains in the northeast of Bazooka City. And closer at night. Oh. Oh yeah. Dude. I should totally do like a Bazooka City walkthrough video with like these satyrs at night. That would be lit. Like, get all the streetlights done, the downtown done, and just have like a walkthrough with these satyrs. And it could be like a walkthrough, yeah, that would be lit. And have like lights inside all the buildings. That would be lit. Anyways, chat, I'm gonna go bowling soon, so I'm gonna end off the stream for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, and have a great rest of your day.